What makes teaching at Renaissance Academy different from other places that I've taught is the fact that we prioritize educating the whole child. And that is what makes this work deeply meaningful. It's not just about test scores or content. It's about who our students are, what they need, and how we can support them fully.
Teaching anywhere is a challenging profession, but it's so important for you to find environments where there is great support. Because we have the co-teaching model, because we have so many coaches that are working with us and some of our supervisors, like, your voice is heard, you are responded to with everything that you need, you are encouraged, you are celebrated. It's a hard thing to do, but it's a great thing to do because here at Renaissance, because of the supports, because of the relationships that are established.
Our school does a really great job of always keeping the student-centered approach. So everything we do, everything we say goes right back to the students. Something that I noticed when I first started working here was the all teams on deck mentality. It's really more, we're a team, and it's not, well, that's my student, that's your student. It's a collective.
From the cafeteria staff that goes out of their way to make sure our students have the most delicious and nutritious lunches possible, to the administration who greets every one of them by name, to phys ed teachers that form basketball teams, and art teachers that get here at 7:30 in the morning to put on musicals, to every single classroom teacher that works tirelessly for our students and our families.
Something that makes learning here fun is trying to make learning an activity by, for example, during math time, we could learn how to do our multiplication facts by doing a competition and see who could do it better.
My favorite memory at RA is of me dancing on the stage when I was in kindergarten.
Something that I've learned here that I'm really proud of is the PEMDAS, parentheses, exponent, then multiplication, division, addition, and then subtraction, because it made answering those things super cool and it's fun. And fractions were the best.
I think Renaissance Academy stands out amongst other opportunities for education in Rochester based upon the impact of its integrated arts education. It really serves as a catalyst to help students be engaged in the areas of English, language arts, and mathematics in an area ability that they wouldn't otherwise have been afforded.
What excites me the most about where Renaissance Academy is headed is the furtherance of the arts. I'm a big lover of arts, from music to dance, and our community has a long tradition of artistic people. Cap Calloway is from Rochester, so I can't wait to see which one of these students will take the arts and go as far as he or even farther.
The things that I think make Renaissance Academy stand out from other educational options is, I'll say, expression. And what I mean by that is RA helps the children express themselves in a way that doesn't just introduce them to arts, but it integrates arts. And when I think about looking at the confidence that these children have at such an early age, I stand back and say, this is one of the things that differentiates RA from other educational facilities and programs.
What I believe is most important about the mission here at RA is the integration of arts into curriculum. People have been promoting STEM for years now, science, technology, engineering, and math. And I believe that promoting STEAM is really a more preferable way to approach education. The arts are so important. And to think about schools that don't integrate arts into their curriculum really worries me about the future.
As a parent, it's very helpful to know that your kid is safe. And I know when she comes here, I know that she's safe. I know that she's going to be watched after. I know she's going to be told what she's doing right, what she's doing wrong, no judgment here. And I know that every day when she comes here, she gets a good breakfast, she gets a good lunch, she has good conversations. She learns a lot when she comes here. And it makes me very happy that I picked Renaissance Academy every day.
This school provides so much for so many children, especially the infusion of the arts into the curriculum, and also because these kids get to perform. But it's not just about performing. It's about learning. It's about being in a school that recognizes each child for the absolute beauty of the child.
What stood out to me as opposed to other options was the quality of the teachers. Not only was it the communication and the response time, but how they answered the question too. I felt heard and I felt seen. But most of all, I felt that my child was being supported.
But then, with the dojo and things, that's phenomenal. You know, I can see what's going on with my kid. You know, and with the teacher responding back and giving feedback. Even on the dojo, something like that, I'm like, okay, I like this, I like that.
Renaissance helped me a lot. So going through my hardship, I was going through hardship at home. I didn't have any food to feed my kids. I didn't have money to wash my kids' clothes. And the family coordinator here, Ms. K, she helped me get food for my kids, wash their clothes. And I really, 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 really appreciated that because I never had that type of help ever. And any other school my child attended, I never got that type of help. So that really, 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 I don't even know what to say. That really, I really appreciated it, and it really meant a lot to me.
I think something that is most important for families to know here at RA is that we are really dedicated to being your partners in this. Like, you are the biggest advocate for your students, and we want to champion your students right alongside you. And so something that's important to us is we look at students not just as a number on a page, but a person standing in front of us, and like with hopes and dreams and aspirations. And we are as invested in those as you are with your student. And so we are not about like pushing through students through a system or just passing students along, but really helping students get what they need. And if that's different programming, if that's us getting creative on what classroom they're in, if that's us getting creative on outside supports, even if it's not things happening in school, we support you all the way around in terms of helping your child, not just the things that happen in the classroom, but as an entire family, an entire entity. That's really important to us and something that's unique for RA.
This school is special because we are a family. We value culture, we support one another, and we work together to prepare our students, not just for today, but for their futures.